Hello and welcome to another Bearded Geek toy review. Today we've got mystery unboxing, a tribute to Chadwick Boseman, the Black Panther. But first, it's time to go back to Hogwarts. So here's the three figures in the range. We've got Harry, Hermione and Ron. They're produced by McFarlane Toys. There's four figures in the range. The extra figure is a Lord Voldemort, and also there's a Buckbeak figurine as well. Lovely packaging. So let's get these figures open and have a look what's inside. And here we have the figures outside of their box. So, starting from the left, we've got Ron Weasley. We've got Harry Potter in the middle, and then we've got Hermione Granger at the end. Each figure comes with their Patronus and a wand as accessory, and they also come with this base if you want to stand them on the base. All the bases say Harry Potter with the logo on there. So let's have a look at each figure individually. We'll start off with Ron. So obviously Ron's striking likeness looks very much like Rupert Grint. And obviously these figures are all as they appeared in the final two films, the Deathly Hallows. It does come with his Patronus, which is his dog, which is fantastic there. Nice little base stand that they float on. So that's really, really good. Sometimes the wand accessories are a little bit fiddly to get into their hands, and some of the figures do have balance issues. You do have to play around a little bit to get those figures standing up properly, but the sturdiest of the figures appears to be Ron Weasley, and just give you a bit of a view of him all the way around. Fantastic detail on his jacket, really do like that. And then we'll move over to Hermione. Hermione comes with her, I believe it's an otter, as her Patronus. Good likeness of Emma Watson. Very, very good likeness. Did have an issue when my partner opened these up, and unfortunately I think Hermione's head does seem to be extremely fragile. Does come off extremely easy, which it shouldn't do. So whether that's just a particular fault of this figure, or whether it's just a running production error with all of the Hermione Grangers, I'm not too sure, but literally she fell out of the packaging and her head fell off straight away, which is unfortunately that you don't want to do. But as you can see, it's a simple ball mechanism in which the head fits on, so it's not like as if it's like broken off completely. It does fit back on fairly easily. So there we go, we've got Emma Watson as Hermione Granger. Great detail on the clothes that they're wearing. Really fantastic detail, and obviously each wand is unique to that particular figure. So she looks really, really good. Again, she's one of the figures who has a bit of a balance issue. Stay there. And then we've got the man himself, the boy who lived. So this is Daniel Radcliffe as Harry Potter, as he appeared in the final films, Deathly Hallows Parts 1 and 2. Comes with the wand accessory. Again, fantastic detail in the clothing. However, I do have a bit of a bugbear with this particular figure. And I think it comes down to the fact that he doesn't quite look like Daniel Radcliffe. If you look closer, the issue I've got is I think the glasses and their rims are far too thick. It appears there's a lightness under there, and as I said in one of the earlier Doctor Who videos that I did, it doesn't have to be a spot-on likeness to get the essence of the character and to get the essence of the figure. And this still has the essence of Harry Potter, still has the essence of Daniel Radcliffe. But I think out of the three figures, it's the poorest likeness-wise. And I think it's purely because the glasses are getting in the way of the sculpt of the face. Obviously because he wears wireframe glasses in the films. And obviously these are very kind of like thick-rimmed glasses. They've not quite been able to do the wireframe of the glasses properly. It kind of detracts from the face. And unfortunately, I think it hides the likeness in there. There may be a better likeness if you were able to customise and perhaps take those glasses off. But unfortunately, you just can't quite see it there. But again, it's the essence of the character. You know that it's Harry Potter as soon as you see it. And again, he comes with the Patronus, which is the stag. And that's the best Patronus. That really is fantastic. Lovely detail there. So I picked these up from Zavvi. They were in a deal. They do retail for $29.99 each. But normally if you shop around online, you can pick up the figures for around about £16 each, which is great value. I was extremely lucky. I picked these up for my partner. She's a huge Harry Potter fan. And I was extremely lucky. One weekend, Zavvi were doing a collectibles free for £30 deal. So essentially I got all of these figures for £10 each, and you can't really go wrong with that. The one figure I haven't been able to find is Voldemort himself. He's the other figure in the range. And then obviously you've got the Buckbeak, who unfortunately is one of the figures that's in this range as well, but Buckbeak is not to scale. Buckbeak is literally about the same size as that box, which is a bit disappointing. But it's a nice range from McFarlane Toys, and I really do hope that the range continues. There's lots of possibilities. You've got lots of distinctive characters from the Harry Potter series. You've got Dumbledore, you've got Snape, you've got Sirius Black, you've got Bellatrix Lestrange, you've got Malfoy. So there's really a lot of potential for this line, and I really do hope it is successful for McFarlane Toys. And if you're a Harry Potter fan, these figures are well worth picking up. Okay, so here we are with the mystery unboxing. So this parcel was delivered this morning by Royal Mail. I know who it's come from because obviously the company sent me a dispatch email to say that it was on its way. But the contents of this box will be a future video, so let's just get it open and see what's inside it. Okay. There's the thing. Oh, lots of lots of packaging. That's always good to see. And that might actually give you a little bit of a clue what is in there. Oh, there you go. It's from Hasbro, and it's 6 pieces, and as you see on there, gives you an inkling if you know what this is. Oh dear, okay. Well, that's a little bit disappointing because one of those cards is completely knackered. Okay, oh dear. Oh. Well, that's very bad of Hasbro to package something like that. I might have a word with the company who have purchased this off. It's not their fault, but that is absolutely not really acceptable. But this, yes, the contents of this box are the Star Wars Empire Strikes Back Retro Collection. The second wave. The first wave came out last year, which I have, and I obviously plan to do a future video on those as well. Might do it all together. So, there's Boba Fett. It's fantastic. It's really good. Of course, these take me back to being a kid, of when I originally got these figures when the film came out back in 1980, so 40 years ago. And incidentally, me and my 10-year-old son had the pleasure of going to see Empire Strikes Back on the big screen yesterday. Our first visit back to the cinema after cinema being shut during lockdown, and it was great to see the Empire Strikes Back on the big screen. Finally, we've got Princess Leia. Okay. So there you go, there's the contents of our mystery box. The second wave of Star Wars Retro Collection, the Empire Strikes Back figures, which will be going into more detail in a future video. Stay tuned. And finally, just a few words about Chadwick Boseman. If you're a big Marvel fan like me, you would have woke up on Saturday morning to the tragic and saddening news that he lost his battle with colon cancer, a battle that he'd kept extremely private, just to members of his family, at the too early age of 43. He was a fantastic actor, and I think the Marvel universe is going to be a less place without him. They're going to have a huge struggle trying to fill his shoes with regards to that. And in just the 4 appearances that he made in 2016's Captain America Civil War, 2018's Black Panther, and then Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame, he made a huge impact on the screen because that's just how talented an actor he was. So I was in Asda the other day with my son. We were picking up some school supplies because he's ready to go back to school, and a Marvel Legends figure caught my eye on the toy shelf as we walked down it, and it was a Black Panther figure. The likeness of Chadwick Boseman was absolutely striking. So now that figure stands pride of place next to my Marvel Blu-rays of the Marvel Cinematic Universe to pay tribute to him. All I will say is rest in peace, King, and Wakanda forever. Thanks for watching.